Hey, guess what? I met Mark Hamill. Luke Skywalker. Oh my god. Sushi Girl. You're thinking, what the hell? The fuck is Sushi Girl? Yes, I was thinking the same way you were. And if you're watching this review, please stay. At first, I was not gonna review this film, but after watching this, I felt like I had to. I have to. So Sushi Girl basically starts off with Fish after spending 6 years in jail, 6 years alone, 6 years of keeping his mouth shut about the robbery. That night he is released. The four men he protected with his silence celebrate his freedom with this meal of sushi served off the naked body of a beautiful young woman. But these four men just had to open up the old wound. 6 years ago, there is this missing loot that they need to figure out what really happened 6 years ago. And from there, let the awesomeness begin. So first, let me go into the cast and let me say they have an amazing ensemble here. Tony Todd, Duval, Noel Hathaway, Andy Mackenzie, Mark Hamill, Danny Trejo. I'm gonna let that sink in, okay? I'm gonna let that sink in your system. Now, I really don't care if we're on the second month out of the year, but this is just my favorite film out of the year so far. It's fucking brilliant. It was amazing. I loved every second of this film, and everyone gave an amazing performance, but especially Mark Hamill, which I will get into that right now. So Tony Todd basically plays Duke, who is the main leader out of the group. We had James Duval, who plays Francis, who is basically the cokehead out of the group. We have Nolan Hathaway, who plays Fish, who is the guy who was in jail for 6 years, and now they're asking him questions. We have Andy Mackenzie, who plays Max, who is basically the muscle out of the group. And then we have Mark Hamill, who plays Crow, the charming, the crazy motherfucker, and sick and twisted. You will not see Mark Hamill the same way. Now, to fill you in more on the film, this film actually takes place in one location. One location, dialogue driven, character study, just chemistry between these four characters just blowing up in this one location. There are various flashbacks, but doesn't take away from this one location. This location is our center. We need to focus on this. And you really need two things while making this sort of film. You need good characters, good dialogue, and really good acting, which is all there. For me, honestly, the standout, like I said, it was Mark Hamill. He was amazing in this film. He gave just a brilliant performance. Just the best that I've seen him do. I mean, he is this crazy man that if you really push his buttons, he will fuck you up, and I'm saying that with all honesty. Tony Todd was also amazing in this film. I mean, he gives you this look and you know he is the boss. You just don't question him. You don't question him. That is rule number one. Just no, don't fuck with him. And Andy Mackenzie, he's the other standout. He's the muscle in the film. He and Mark Hamill have this exchange of dialogue, humorous, just brilliant. Their chemistry together I was like, wow. And I feel like a fucking asshole now. I forgot about David. He has an amazing monologue, which I just really hope people watch this, and I hope it gets I just hope it gets noticed. It's just a brilliant film. He has a very small role, but that monologue, I'll remember that. Something else I might want to add, the film is brutal. I mean, there's brutality, like to the extent you're like, oh, I'm actually watching this. This is where you see Mark Hamill just blow up, and just satisfying. It's just satisfying. You're like, okay, there's enough, and satisfying. Dig it. The directing, the cinematography, oh my god, the cinematography was beautiful. The sound mixing, the score, they really put a lot of work into the score. Every single character has a different score to represent their characters, which, god damn it, I love that. I want to add Danny Trejo. I think he makes more of a cameo. He isn't really that much in the film. He just makes a quick 2-minute entry, and that's it. And oh god, the climax, the ending. Oh god, twisty, turny. So overall, Sushi Girl still not getting a release date. It's going through various film festivals, so keep an eye out for this film. Awesome dialogue, awesome film, awesome characters. 5 out of 5 stars. My first 5 out of 5. Brilliant film. Can't wait for you guys to see this. Keep an eye out for this film, please. So if you want more reviews, please subscribe to this channel.
What the f are you gonna do with those, man?
Acupuncture.